we have our first trade.
Yeah.
And it took pick number 2.
Didn't take long.
We didn't have a trade all year, right? From the offseason to now. So the Jacksonville Jaguars now picking pick number 2 here, Chris. The Browns basically got a second rounder this year or next year, and then a first rounder next year. We'll work out the
You're
details.
going to have to write it down and figure it out.
The details. It seems like
They swapped some things. They got next year's first-round pick. That's the biggest thing. That's what we know.
Well, the biggest thing is they want Travis Hunter.
Well, that's what we think is about to happen. We're not even totally sure about that, but that's what I expect. When I talk to anybody in the NFL about Travis Hunter, it just never was anything but glowing responses, right? So I think he's loved throughout the league. And then I think you couple that with Liam Cohen, who's an offensive coach, and he's looking to make his offense great. And I think the best thing that Travis Hunter does is play wide receiver and catch 100 passes a year and be that kind of guy in the NFL.
They get literally two players in one here. They need a little help at corner. They need a little help at number 2 wide receiver because BTJ is a star.
Right.
And they paid the price of 2 players. They traded their future first rounder, and obviously they swapped this year for a couple more picks.
Hunter is here as our draft capital expert.
Definitely.
What do you think of that?
Right.
That cost to move up 3 spots?
It's unusually steep, but this is a unique player. That's the thought process here. This tells me when you pay that price, he's going to be playing 100 snaps a game. That's what it tells me.
Maybe.
Now, we'll see if that's humanly possible at the NFL level. We don't know, but you don't pay this price unless you believe in that.
It's an incredible combination with him and Brian Thomas Jr. because now you have the guy with 3 rockets up his ass, right? That I always like to say, and can do all that stuff. And then you couple this guy, the route runner and all that. And then the number one thing here is what? They paid Trevor Lawrence $55 million. He's supposed to save the organization. They want to make that work. That's why Liam Cohen was hired. And that's why I think they're about to get Travis Hunter.
Do you think he could play a Godwin role in that offense, in that situation? Is that kind of the thought from Cohen?
Definitely.
Right?
I think he's more of the elite route runner, intermediate routes, screens, short passes, get some yak, do that. He's not going to be like, we scare you deep over the top.
Liam Cohen is going to have people in Jacksonville saying, "Do ball." I mean, that's the guarantee thing about it.
Don't let Liam Cohen say it.
So what would be funny is if they're not taking Travis Hunter with this pick.
After all
we actually
this.
don't know. So we might have to go back here. So with the number 2 pick,
I don't really doubt it though. I'll put myself out there. Like I really would. I don't think there's any doubt from anything I've known from everybody in the NFL.
You're guaranteeing it.
I'm pretty much
floored if it
guaranteeing
wasn't him.
Right.
All right, we got Eric Armstead Duval. There it was. He was ready to announce the selection. Jaguars up from 5-2. He was the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year, so he's getting his moment in the sun.
Now you're
So
screwed.
here.
You acted like it was
They're
It
dragging
was
this
about
one
to
out.
happen here. It was about to happen.
Don't worry.
So hold on. So we were getting Pete is helping out the show in a T-shirt just off camera. He says Andrew Berry called him
He did.
Shohei
He
Ohtani
did say that the other day. Good call by you. That's right. That's
and then
what they're-
passed on him.
Right. Well, okay. He has bigger needs for his team than just one player that can maybe fit 2 needs. And one of those needs is we have one of the best secondaries in football, so we don't really need you over there. Okay. So they sold the player to the rest of the NFL, and the NFL liked him. And that's what I think we're about to see what happens here.
All right, so here we go. The pick is
His
in.
natural instincts. The one thing I came across with everybody in the NFL is they love the way he plays.
With the number 2 pick, the Jacksonville
Travis
Jaguars
Hunter.
select Travis Hunter, Colorado, corner and wide receiver.
He's instinctive. That's all you ever heard. He's instinctive. He knows how to play. He affects the game in so many ways. And now he's dancing in his pink suit. And it's a great pick by Jacksonville. An aggressive move for the new generation here.
The question will be, is it physically possible to do that?
That's what everybody's waiting to see. He's been adamant that he could do it. Once again, you pay this price, you believe he can.
Yo, they got to start him at receiver. They drafted him for receiver. I'm telling you, Liam Cohen is the head coach because he has to fix Trevor Lawrence. The DB stuff, just sprinkle it in.
Right.
Third down.
That's why I think he should be a free safety.
Right. Or like a nickel.
Right.
And just certain situations, and then we can bring him along. That would be my success. You know I've been saying that all along.
Not an island corner. That's a big
right.
ask.
That's where people got to realize. A lot of the people who've just jumped on the draft, they think he's Deion Sanders on the defensive side of the ball. We're trying to tell them, no, he's not. He's awesome on the defensive side of the ball, but he's not Deion Sanders. He's Honey Badger, somebody like that. Awesome player. Receiver, he can lead the NFL in receptions every year for the Jacksonville Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence.
I mean, look at this offense right now for Trevor Lawrence. Like, you have Brian Thomas
Right.
Jr. over the top, like you said. Obviously, Travis Hunter underneath. They're going to continue to add more. They spent a lot of money on the offensive line.
Is an underrated, really good tight end as well.
Like a real F tight end.
Right,
Like, play off the
exactly.
line of scrimmage, make
Yeah,
plays. They spent a lot of money on the offensive
That's why they
line.
let Ingram go.
Yeah, it's going to be fascinating.
Thanks for watching Chris Simms Unbuttoned. Hey, just because the season's over, it doesn't mean we're over. We ain't going anywhere. The NFL never dies.
We're staying right here. Hit subscribe. We got every NFL move. We'll react to that. Plus, Chris has got 4,719 draft prospect profiles to do.
Thanks again for watching. Subscribe. You know where to find us. Peace out, homies.